How you doing? I'm Zach Malloway. I'm going to be doing general lab safety today. As you can see, I got the weighted boat here. Weighted both of them. One labeled A, one labeled C. I got the 250 milliliter beaker in the middle. I've already added the 5 milliliters of water to beaker A. I got my 0.5 grams of sodium bicarbonate right here. And I'm going to pour that into beaker B. Alright, now that we got that in there, I'm going to mark that off. Alright, I'm going to use the 100 milliliter graduated cylinder to measure out 100 milliliters of water to put into the beaker. Let me fill this up with water real quick. Got my 100 milliliters of water right here. I'm going to add that to beaker B. Alright, I'm going to gently pipette the solution up and down until it's fully dissolved. That was fully dissolved to me. Alright, just leave this in there, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to pour acetic acid into. Well, I have already measured it out in the 10 milliliter, but I put it in a beaker just to store it. It says to pour this one into weight boat C, and this is the acetic acid. All right. All right. All right. Now, I believe the pH count here is going to be low. This is going to be a little bit higher because we added sodium bicarbonate. And this is going to be very high because it smells like vinegar. It's acetic acid, so I believe it's going to be high. Alright, I got my neutral litmus test strips right here. The next step is to use the litmus test strips to determine if the substances in container A, B, and C are acidic, basic, or neutral. This is accomplished by briefly dipping an unused strip of litmus paper into each weigh boat. I've got 3 out at the moment. Alright, so we're going to dip this into container A. That's the water. And what it does, it just got wet. It's pretty much turned into a light pink color, as you can see. Alright, so now we're going to dip it into beaker B. Right away you can see it change. It turned to a dark purple color. Alright, and last but not least, we have weigh boat C with acidic acid in it. You know, dip it in there, and it immediately turns to a orangish reddish color. Alright, now it tells me to take 1 milliliter of acetic acid from pipe boat C. Which I got right there. It says pipette 1 milliliter of acetic acid from weigh boat C into beaker B. Ensure that the transfer pipette does not touch the solution in beaker B. So here I go, I'm going to put this into beaker B. Alright, did that. Gently pipette to mixture the solution. Alright, so the solution should be mixed pretty well. Test the pH of beaker B using a new litmus paper and immediately record the color. Alright, so I'm going to grab myself another piece of litmus paper. I'm going to dip it in there. So it turned to a purple color again as well. It's a lighter purple color though. Alright, so now I got to repeat the step 10 through 12 4 more times until all of this is added. So there is 1 milliliter. I'm going to Put that into beaker B. I'm going to mix it up. Alright. I'm just going to remove for the next 4 litmus papers out. I'm going to be using them all. Alright, so this is after the second milliliter of acetic acid has been added. You dip it in, and it's still purple as well. Alright, back at it. Another milliliter of the acetic acid into beaker B. Mix it around. And this is the 3rd milliliter of acetic acid into beaker B. Dip it in there, and it is also purple as well again. All right. Another milliliter. Alright, this is the 4th milliliter of acetic acid in the beaker B. It as well is purple. Alright, so this will be the final milliliter. There are bubbles starting to form in the water, so gas is being produced somehow. So the final piece of the litmus paper. And after dipping it, it appears to still be purple. And that concludes this experiment. So A was, hold on 1 second. A was neutral. There was really no acidic nature to it. B at the beginning was a little bit acidic. Turned the litmus paper purple off the bat. C was very acidic, and it turned the litmus paper orange right off the bat. As after adding 1 milliliter at a time, each time to it, the beaker B with the sodium bicarbonate in it as well, it continued to turn the litmus paper purple, which means it had acidic nature, but it was only basic. It wasn't so acidic. All right. Thank you very much. This is it for